Hello and welcome back to the channel. Bit of a different one today. Heading out with Ben in his passion wagon, and we're heading out to a dark sky area to do some astrophotography. And we're heading actually down to Carlingford. What rating would you give this area for dark nights? What light pollution would you give it?
Probably a Bortle 4.
Bortle 4. Bortle 4, whatever the fuck that means, but anyway. It means it's pretty dark and pretty good for doing some night photography and some astrophotography. We're hoping maybe to get some deep space objects in, but we'll play that by ear and see how it goes. So slumming it tonight in the Ben's camper, which I must say, I'll show you later, it's actually pretty deluxe, so it is. And I'll talk to you when we get set up. And you're making the breakfast in the morning, mate, are you? Yes, Brent's making the breakfast in the morning. Yes, yes, indeed. But so we're going to spend a few hours through the night. Conditions are not so bad. It's cloudless at the minute, and if it stays cloudless, we'll probably get a frost. So just ideal and perfect conditions for a bit of astrophotography. Oh yeah. That looks amazing, doesn't it? It's almost red looking. Those lights are bright. Yeah, there's not much light pollution around here. I don't know how many dogging vehicles there is. Dog walkers and stuff. The Viking village settlement is over to the left, is it?
Setting?
Yes.
That's where Anacostan is, over there.
Down there. That's quite a historic wee spot there. Yeah, I don't think this camera will pick it up, but the waxing crescent is just setting below the horizon there. It's a lovely blood red, sort of an orangey colour. Quite spectacular. So this has just arrived and we're setting up. Ben's trying out another Astro kit here, known as the
Dwarf 2.
Dwarf 2.
Dwarf Labs 2.
Dwarf Labs 2. I take it that's the lenses on the front of it there, is it?
It's a filter on top of it, so the lenses are telephoto wide angle. And this is a UHC filter for...
What does that stand for?
Ultra high contrast. Blocks out light pollution.
Yeah.
This is a tin of cores.
That's a bottle of Yellowtail there, Jammy Red Roo. Well, actually, we've just arrived here, as I was saying there, and the skies are looking very good. We actually see the Milky Way, quite bright actually. Tide is out. And yeah, not a cloud in the sky, it's looking pretty good. The sun has just set, the waxing gibbous has just set there below the horizon. And yeah, Milky Way's in full swing. It is again, of course, Milky Way season, so we're hoping to get... what are you hoping to get, Ben? What are you going to go for? What, an M41?
I would like a galaxy. Maybe the Andromeda or the Spiral Galaxy.
An Andromeda or a Spiral Galaxy. So basically what we do is, using an app in conjunction with Starfinder, we'll program the coordinates into this device here, and it'll actually track round. It'll take into account the Earth's rotation speed and where we are on the planet using GPS, and it'll zoom in to, it's actually quite remarkable all the sizes, but it'll actually zoom in to whatever deep space object that you want to photograph. And what it will do is it'll take a number of exposures. Once you set up focus and various other little parameters, and it'll go, just push the button and it'll go ahead and it'll take up to maybe 3, 4, 5, up to 900 odd exposures of it. It will automatically focus stack the image, and then you can watch it, the image starting to appear on your screen, in this case on the phone. And yeah, and it's just a matter, it'll save it as a TIFF file, and then it's only a matter of then put it into your whatever editing software that you use, and hopefully we get an image of let's say maybe M41, one of the galaxies, maybe some sort of a nebula or whatever. Just depends. We'll go through, decide what we want to see where it is with relation to the horizon. Some of the objects may not have risen above our horizon yet, but we'll see what's in our field of view at this particular time, and we'll go for that. So it's all about priorities. For any great astrophotography event, I think it goes better and you get more precise workings when you have some alcohol taken. It is chilly enough down here, and I wouldn't say now that it would be freezing, but I would say that probably 1 or 2 above. What do you reckon?
About 2, there's a bit of a wind chill there.
It is actually chilly enough. Just showing you around the inside of the camper here. And when we have set up the parameters on the telescope, we will be lighting the wood burning stove and settling in for the night. So it's quite a nice setup that Ben has here. The wood burning stove, as I say, will be lit shortly, and Ben's living quarters up there, of course, will be sleeping on the floor. Ben has his mood lighting there for when he's entertaining guests of the female gender. He can't hear what I'm saying here because he's out setting up that telescope. But yeah, it's a lovely setup. It's a little workspace here for his cooking and meal preparation, and with the seats that revolve around, giving a nice comfortable sitting position. Yeah, so we're going to crack on here and get some photography done. So the parameters have been set, and just looking at the screen here, you can see Orion's Nebula already, the Orion Nebula already coming into view here. That's quite good actually. That's not bad at all. So many photographs are you stacking?
146 at the minute.
And you're doing how many?
I don't know, just let it run.
900. Yeah, start to see it appearing there. Cool. Well, I'm going back into the heat here. So it's 3:30 in the morning. Chilly enough out there. Must have to start peeling off in here. fire is just roaring away there nicely. Just that nice hot image. Some heat of that bloody thing, so there is. We had a bit of drama earlier, so we had set up the telescope. I have the GoPro set up and doing a bit of a night lapse, see how that turns out. I haven't done it for a while, so I'm not sure if I've put in the correct settings. But yeah, we had, how would you describe them? A carload of yahoos decided to come down to the car park and started shouting obscenities. Obscenities, yes. So we decided we weren't having any of it.
We ambushed
Hence the accident. I have a large blade there.
We ambushed them.
And
They haven't come back.
We decided to just put the spotlights of the van on and just charge them. I've never seen anybody, a car drive as fast with the wheels spinning out of the way in all my life. That was funny. Anyway, long story short, so we got the settings in. This is basically the first time using this telescope. So we had all the settings put in. A couple of wee niggly problems at the start. It was calibration. Something wasn't calibrating right. Was it the azimuth or the?
Probably me.
But we got it sorted, and we took. It's not the Cat's Eye Nebula. It was what is it? The
Orion's Nebula.
Orion's Nebula.
The Great Orion Nebula.
Great Orion Nebula. So we got that, and it automatically stacked the images that it took. And at the end of the video here, once we get editing, I'll post it up. And so I would say, judging by the initial TIFF, saves them as TIFF files, and the initial stacked image without processing doesn't look too bad at all. But we'll get it into the editing software.
792 images.
How many?
792.
792 images. Once they're all stacked, you get the raw TIFF file, and then you do a bit of editing. And I'll show you that at the end.
I messed up.
So basically,
How's it going?
Good morning.
Lovely morning.
You see anything nice?
Alright. Looked the stars last night.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it was very
It
clear
was a
last
lovely
night.
night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fabulous night.
Lucky
I'm
way.
taking this baby. This is our first time at the beach,
Right.
and I forgot my bloody girth.
Big
I'm
guy.
waiting for somebody to arrive with the girth to get on.
potato bread, sausage, bacon, omelette. Absolutely yum. Where would you get it? Where would you get it? So that's us ready for takeoff. Very enjoyable night. We do this the odd time, but this is the first time I decided to vlog it. Milky Way season now, so we'll probably be out on the nice frosty nights looking for the Milky Way and photographing deep space objects. So hope you enjoyed that. Something a wee bit different. Bit of van life, bit of astro and this, that and the other. So yeah, look after yourselves. Talk to you soon. All the best. Bye bye.
Bye.